Round one in the Western Conference begins. The Minnesota Timberwolves face a familiar opponent, but a new challenge. The start of what the entire season has led up to. Now, behind the roar of thousands, they march confidently into battle against the Denver Nuggets. Round one, game one, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Gobert, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. Now here's Edwards. From 10 feet out, nice jump shot, good. Edwards got the first points of the night for Minnesota.
This is what makes Edwards so tough to defend. I mean, incredible at making hard shots.
Here's Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets on offense. Inside, Jokic lays it up off the glass.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Edwards. Back to Paul. It's deflected. Shot clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. Denver grabs the miss. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Jokic with this screen on Edwards. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Denver shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Murray finds Gordon. Gordon with the screen for Johnson. Three-pointer sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Paul. Going inside, uses the glass to finish the lane.
Tell you what, the speed of Paul is still there. It may be a little deceptive, but it's still real. Hard to keep pace with him on the drive.
Now here's Gordon. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. O'Neal's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Denver with a change here, too. Christie's checked in. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Paul outside.
I'll tell you what, drawing fouls is a bit of a skill, and it's one that Paul excels at.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Paul taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Christie. Murray is screen on Edwards. Here's Christie. Chalk up 2 there. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Paul passes to Randall. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Goes up at the stripe. Here's Jokic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia of knowledge for the game.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Gordon. Hardaway is subbed in for Jamal Murray. And so Paul nails both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Back to Johnson. Christie kicks to Johnson. 4 on the clock. From 18 feet away. Christie can't make it.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Pass to Paul. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Good job executing in tight. Paul doesn't fear anybody when he's in attack mode.
Christie the pass to Kuminga. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Christie kicks to Hardaway. Over Edwards. And again, it's Denver.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer.
Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Edwards looking it over. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Nuggets trail. Here's Christie. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed.
He throw good. Christie. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Now here's Paul. Over Christie. Great look there, but off target. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nuggets lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And the Nuggets guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Christie. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Gordon in at center.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Shoot 2. That free throw good from Kuminga. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Paul. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Pass to Brown. To Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Kuminga, screen on Cox. And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Paul passes to Shannon. Timberwolves passing it around. Ball against Christie. Oh, that's blocked. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Daniels is checked in for O'Neal. And a switcher also for Denver. Christian Brown's checked in for Brown. Both free throws good from Kuminga. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 6. Pass to Paul. Out to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Reed with a screen on Kuminga. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me. You want to stop me.
Outside Hardaway. Now Gordon. Outside Kuminga. To Hardaway. on target from 13 feet. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
Comfortable from anywhere on the floor. Hardaway Jr. will take the mid-range if you give it to him.
Here's Paul. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Brown. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's Christie. Gordon kicks to Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. McDaniels passes to Paul. Here's Reed, defended by Christie. Out to Conley. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's now only a 1-point Nugget lead. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Paul. Denver also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Aaron Gordon. Brown comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Murray subbed in for Christie. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Brown. Edwards against Brown. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Conley for 3. It's good from long range. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Conley is such a patient player. He takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Jokic, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Conley scanning the floor. Randle with a screen for Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Murray. Here's Brown. McDaniels defending. Brown outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hey, Brown is a quality shooter. We've seen him shoot 40% from 3 for a season.
Outside Edwards. 11 feet away. Edwards loves it in there.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Brown outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Buries it from 3-point range. Kuminga's got 6 points.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times and recognizes the defense, too.
Reed against Jokic. Edwards. And he can't bank that one in. Denver's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Murray, the pass to Jokic. To the middle. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And Chris Paul subbed in for Mike Conley. The Nuggets also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Johnson subbed in for Brown. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray with it. Chris Paul covering.
You know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Edwards can't hit. Jokic finds Murray. One second left. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Denver on top, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Drums, please. They're taking about the side.
Greetings, one and all.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who were brought up playing the game this way.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Paul in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Pass to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Brown. Gordon finds Johnson. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's McDaniel. Here's Randall. And the layup is good. 5 points in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Johnson outside. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Ball right side. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Edwards crashing in from outside.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
McDaniels kicks to Paul. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Picked by Randall. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's a lot of size and length on the drive. McDaniels forcing the defense into a tough spot.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
No luck that time either. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 1. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Brown. Jokic a screen. Pocket 6. Brown the pass to Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Here's Edwards. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Minnesota making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. Christie's checked in for the Nuggets. On defense, the Timberwolves. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Jokic. Murray with it. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 now.
This is Murray's game. A shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Christie. Edwards, good.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Denver's gone off with the three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Here's Christie. He has 5. And here's Gordon. Jokic with it, defended by Gobert. Jokic, no good.
In this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Randall. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Terrific body control by Randall. An and-one machine.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
That free throw good from Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. There's the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Randall outside. Edwards against Christie. Edwards can't hit. Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. The deep three from Murray. Rebound, Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert. And Mike Conley subbed in for Edwards. Denver also making some changes. Kuminga's come in for Jokic. Bruce Brown comes in for Johnson. Hardaway is subbed in for Murray. And he makes both free throws. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Gordon, the pass to Christie. Now here's Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Randall with a screen for Conley. And the shot falls short this time. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Randall with some nice D. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Ball outside to the middle. Fader on the way. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brown. Here's Kuminga. Here's Christie. Guarded by O'Neal. Here's Gordon. Yep, it counts. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Nuggets lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So out there for the Nuggets right now. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Christie is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. It's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Denver's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Pass to Murray. Here's Najee. Guarded by Reed. Back to Murray. Over Conley. Murray, good. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Handle a screen on Murray. A crossover. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
For the Nuggets, Holmes checked in, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Christie.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Holmes finds Murray. Shoots from 12. And rebounded by McDaniel. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Reed. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
Nice job by Reed there, getting the defense off balance a bit and drawing the foul.
Shooting 2.
Only because I'm being a little bit.
And that one falls for Reed.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Down low, here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
That one falls. Conley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Hardaway with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Now here's Randall. Rebound by Murray. Pass to Tyson. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got it all tied up now for Denver.
No defense going to stop that. I mean, at times, Murray is simply unguardable. Great range and a quick release.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Corey Joseph. And it's Paul in for Mike Conley. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Gobert. Paul kicks to Edwards. Inside. Here's Randall. That shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. It's stolen by Randall. Murray against McDaniel. Paul passes to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Randall. And here is McDaniel. That's It's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Outside Gordon. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Murray not afraid now of anybody. In fact, he welcomes getting fouled on the way up.
2 shots. Jamal Murray.
Throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Randall outside. He takes it in. And he converts the layup. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Murray outside. Johnson against McDaniel. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Brown. Minnesota with the rebound. Paul kicks to Edwards. It's
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Jokic. For Gobert. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. 8 points for Jokic.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Basket counts.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Oh, Edwards, and look how far away he is.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Against Murray. Here's Jokic. This is the baby hook. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson over to help. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And again, Denver no good. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And so Minnesota takes the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. With Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.